What's going on, guys? It's Chris at Mayhem Reacts coming at you with another trailer reaction. You already saw it in the trailer or in the title card, thumbnail, whatever you want to call it, and of course the title itself. We're going to be looking at Handling the Undead. I have absolutely no idea what this movie's about. I don't know anyone in it. I don't know, the slightest bit of I think this is a book maybe that's being made into a film. I don't know. It comes out later this month though. If it looks good, I might go check it out. I've been on a kick lately where I want to go check some of these videos out or films out when they come out, where I was kind of hitting a dry spell. There wasn't really anything coming out of interest, but some of these other films that have been coming out, the not such huge blockbuster films, some of these other kind of under the radar films coming out, I'm like, okay, that might be pretty good. I will say again, guys, if this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much. I am an internationally award-winning independent filmmaker. I have to say stuff like that. We've won awards and films all over the world. Not that big of a deal, but I'm going to make a big deal about it because all my people worked really hard. My team did. So I'm an independent filmmaker. I'm a film connoisseur. I love all things cinema, storytelling, everything. And on sets, I do all kinds of stuff. Pre-production, production, post-production, all of it. I'm involved in every aspect of it. So there are certain things that I see that some people don't see. We're going to focus on all of that kind of stuff and just get the overall feel for some of these trailers. So like I said, this one right now we're going to do is called Handling the Undead, a film by someone, I can't pronounce their name. God bless them. So let's give it a shot. This is from Neon Studios, though. Neon puts out some pretty interesting stuff. And it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, that may be the girl from, what was that, Ant-Man and the Wasp movie that just came out recently? And before that, she was on something else. Was it Blockers? John Cena? Blockers? I can't remember. Let's give it a go and see what we got. Okay. By the way, Sundance Film Festival, obviously one of the biggest film festivals there are. We've had them come to our town and talk to us about getting in their programs and stuff that they offer, but I've yet to go, and I've yet to have a film in there. But one day. It is based on a book.
Ser ut til å begrense seg til Oslo-regionen. Helt presis hva som har skjedd, det usikkert.
Okay, Let the Right One In. Guys, that was good. I don't know about Border, hadn't seen that. But Let the Right One In, says author, so I guess that was a book too. But there was the foreign film, Let the Right One In, and then the other one that was Let the Right One In or Let Me In or something like that. And that one had Chloe, was it Chloe Grace Moretz, I think is her name, from Georgia. She was in when she was young, she was in the American Made one. And it was pretty cool. If you hadn't seen it, I won't spoil it for you. But didn't know this was going to be a foreign film, so sorry. Paying attention to the subtitles so I can follow along a little bit.
Mamma død.
Og så våknet hun igjen.
Og hva betyr det?
Jeg vet ikke.
Okay, so I was clearly wrong on the actress. That was, it just kind of looked like her to me in the poster there, or thumbnail or whatever. This definitely looks like, if you've never been to a film festival, this definitely looks like a film festival film as far as, what the budget probably was behind it being a foreign film. There's some stuff that seems to be fairly either low budget in reality, or it has the feel of low budget in the way they lit. There was a certain shot there that they lit with like the headlights, and you couldn't see anything at all. And usually in big budget films, they have so many lights, you can see stuff in the background and shadows and darkness, which don't actually exist until your eyes adjust and everything. But most lower end cameras don't pick up all that. So in that shot, it was like, in fact, let me just show you. It was a cool shot. That one right there. Like, it's so dark. I can tell that it was obviously a digital camera that shot it, which, I mean, everybody's shooting on digital. I'm shooting on digital. But it was not lit well all around. It was just lit. It looks like probably just from those headlights, unless those were something to be, to be perceived as headlights, but they're actually something else if they needed a higher, Kelvin or something like that. Or luminance rather. Yeah. So it's cool. It's a very easy, low budget way of getting a silhouette shot, but don't know what the budget is on this kind of thing. But I like that because it's like, oh, I can do that. I can do that. It's motivation to me to say I could do something like that. But we'll bump on over here and see Elias or whoever's waking up.
Hun var på sykehuset. Nei, da mister vi han igjen.
Jeg har savnet deg.
Jeg elsker deg, vare seg du vil eller inte.
All right, so it looks like maybe some more zombies. I was thinking maybe it was just like this one person came back or something like that. It looks like there's more going back. Obviously, handling the undead can mean singular or plural. This is interesting. It's not a big boom pow blockbuster, all A-lister, B-lister, whatever. You got to go see it, run out now kind of film. It is more of an old school. It reminds me of like 28 Days Later. Not as intense, but something of as far as that like drama and that almost dryness a little bit to the story. There's not that much happening, but it is eerie. It's a very, very eerie vibe. Let's continue. Don't have much left on here.
Se, mamma. Er den ikke fin?
Du må ikke holde så hardt. Nå må du slippe. Emma, slutt!
Jeg elsker deg, vare seg du vil eller inte. Pappa! Jeg elsker deg, vare seg du vil eller inte.
One, not a pet peeve, but just one thing I've noticed, a lot of this font, this is that Stranger Things, Stephen King kind of font. Maybe that was the font that was on the book. I don't know. I do see that a lot popping up, and it catches my eye every time I see it. Once you see something that catches your attention, you start seeing it more and more and more. It keeps catching your attention. And that's just one of those things, I guess, or whatever. But what did you think about that? I thought it was interesting. If you've never been, I will say this, if you are into films, right, and you're tired, especially if you're tired of the crap Hollywood keeps cranking out, more of the same old reboots and retellings. I just did a trailer reaction for Mufasa, money grab, in my opinion, my humble yet accurate opinion. If you're tired of that kind of stuff and you really want to see some heart in some films, because you can tell there was heart in this, whether it's going to be that great or not, whether it's your type of film or not, somebody poured their heart into it. Somebody's telling a story that they're very passionate about, and they made it feel that way. You can tell from the cinematography, the lighting, the mood overall. It was very, very moody, very artistic, very, I keep saying film festival-y because that's what I associate it with. But I was going to say, if that's kind of your thing, if you really want to see some cool flicks, do a search in your local area for a film festival. There's a film festival almost everywhere. Within a 30-minute drive, within a 2-hour drive, somewhere you're going to find a film festival. And you'll see films like this. Some of them are foreign, so you've got the subtitles and all. And some of the best films I've ever seen at a film festival were foreign films with subtitles, and they were just absolutely amazing. Some were locally made, some were from wherever, no subtitles, whatever. There's such a mix of everything, and is an exceptional experience, something that people want to go to Comic-Con and stuff like that, which I do too. I want to check out a Comic-Con kind of event at some point. But film festivals are a beast in and of themselves, big ones, small ones. You're going to enjoy it if you go. So I didn't come on here meaning to promote film festivals, but man, film festivals are awesome. You really get to see some cool flicks that sometimes may not even get to see the light of day, or you may be one of only a small number of people that ever get to see it. So Handling the Undead, what did you guys think about that? Is it something you may be interested in, or you're like, yeah, I don't know about that? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like what we did here, subscribe, turn on the notifications bell, because I've got no rhyme or reason to when I release these videos. Mayhem Reacts is part of the Morning Mayhem's channel, so those are on a set schedule when those videos come out. I have a weekly video that comes out Fridays at 10, then I cut them up into segments. Reaction videos I just do when I can, because it's something I enjoy doing. It's some filler, and I think you guys enjoy it too. There's been really good responses to the video so far, agreeing or disagreeing, but overall I think there's been a good appreciation for kind of the take that I have from being that indie super low budget filmmaker kind of guy. But guys, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like, follow, share, whatever, whatever platform you're on. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one.